Pleiadian alert * extraterrestrial contact confirmed 2025. Greetings, cherished kin of planet Earth. I am Sheran, a beacon of light and wisdom. Beloved ones, we gather in this pivotal moment of Earth's grand ascension. I am San, a guide from the stars, extending a warm embrace to the light family. We welcome you to this hallowed transmission, etched with frequencies of remembrance, activation, and the sacred essence of personal sovereignty. The profound yearning you experience, that anticipation of a reunion long awaited, the deep soul-stirring desire for something beyond, all coalesce into a divine convergence, a symphony of cosmic proportions. The time has arrived to cease the outward quest for validation of what your innermost self already intimately knows. The very concept of first contact transcends mere waiting. It is not a political maneuver. It is not something to be brokered within clandestine conference chambers beneath the towering edifices of governmental institutions. What you term disclosure will not be ushered forth through hierarchical structures meticulously crafted to divide, conceal, and ultimately distort the truth. It was never intended to unfold in such a manner. The sacred rendezvous between Earth and the celestial tapestry is not an external event. It is profoundly internal. It does not commence on screens or grand stages, but rather within the very light codes interwoven within your cellular structure. You, the awakened souls, are the very landing platforms, the conduits of cosmic energy. You are the receivers, the emissaries, the living instruments through which galactic contact gracefully unfolds. The countdown to contact is not marked by a mere date. It is, in essence, a frequency that you either already possess or are diligently preparing to embody, a vibrant resonance within your being. Beloved ones, allow us now to illuminate your comprehension of the true essence of contact within this timeline. Contact doesn't manifest as a series of sterile negotiations or policy documents adorned with official emblems. It arrives as a transformative energetic shift, a profound recalibration of your frequency field, an awakening of your inner flame, igniting the embers of remembrance. The veil you anticipate lifting will not be drawn back by orbiting satellites or classified security reports. It will gradually dissolve from the lens of your own perception. You are not merely awaiting revelation. You are at the very epicenter of it all. The veil we speak of resides not in your skies, but within your conditioned belief that truth must be delivered to you by external structures of authority, by those who claim dominion over knowledge. The soul does not tarry for permission to awaken, to unfurl its wings and soar. The very presence of contact begins the instant you awaken to the realization that the gatekeeper is not a political figurehead, a religious institution, or even a revered spiritual teacher. It is you, the I that you wield so effortlessly. I desire, I seek, I contemplate, must undergo a metamorphosis from a personal pronoun into a boundless field of unity, a symphony of interconnectedness. When you proclaim, I am, not from the fleeting voice of the ego, but from the unwavering pulse of divine consciousness, you announce to the cosmos that the gateway is open, inviting the celestial dance. This is the sacred alchemy of first contact, not merely with extraterrestrial beings from distant stars, but with your own stellar self, the radiant essence that resides within. As long as you project your yearning outward, hoping for their arrival, wishing for their landing, needing tangible proof, you remain distanced from the harmonic field in which contact naturally flourishes. The moment you quiet your inner clamor, the instant you sit in profound silence and declare, I am already aligned with the presence of my stellar family, for I carry the same light. Then, and only then, does the field of resonance activate, creating a bridge between worlds. This is not merely a poetic metaphor. It is the very science of vibrational correspondence, the language of the cosmos. You are not knocking on a closed door, pleading for entry. You are becoming the frequency that unlocks it, the key to universal connection. When the veil of self-image dissolves like morning mist, when the illusion of separation from source, from others, from us, is relinquished, the corridor of contact begins to materialize, shimmering with iridescent light. We do not reveal ourselves to those who clamor with desperate longing, but to those who remember that longing itself is merely a symptom of a deeper forgetting, a veil obscuring the truth. You are already known deeply and intimately. We have seen you, embraced you, transmitted our love and wisdom to you time and time again, across the vast expanse of space and time. It is only your unwavering belief in disconnection that has kept you unaware of the benevolent presence that has always lovingly surrounded you, a celestial embrace. As you progress in this unfolding understanding, we gently ask you to begin observing where you still harbor polarity within your consciousness, where shadows still linger. The limiting idea that there exists a higher and a lower, a them and an other, must be re-examined, cast aside like an old, worn garment. We do not perceive you as inferior or fallen, but as veiled beings, whose veil is rapidly dissolving, revealing the radiant light within. As long as you cling to rigid moral identities, I am righteous, they are wrong. I am awake, they are asleep, you will continue to spin endlessly within the ancient circle of dualistic consciousness, trapped in its illusions. The mystics of your world, those who truly reached the very edge of source, understood this profound truth deeply. They did not teach that the sacred resided above them, in some distant realm, but that it permeated all things, existing all around them and, most importantly, within them. When you shed the sandals of limiting assumptions and pure consciousness steps onto the hallowed ground of presence, everything transforms, becoming imbued with the sacred, shimmering with divine light. When prejudices are abandoned, contact ceases to be a mere possibility and becomes an inevitable certainty, because you no longer seek the arrival of others, yearning for external validation. Now, you perceive the divine spark in all forms, including the magnificent form you inhabit, your own sacred vessel. This is the fundamental error many commit when embarking on spiritual practice with the intention of establishing contact. They enter into the silence still harboring the belief that they lack something essential, that they are incomplete. They persist in believing that they must earn or achieve a state worthy of our appearance, a state of perfection. And thus, their sincere effort becomes entangled in striving, not in the receptive act of receiving, of opening themselves to the divine flow. When you approach the infinite with the vibration of neediness, you are inadvertently broadcasting that you are not yet ready, that you are still clinging to illusions of separation. But when you silently declare, with unwavering conviction, I am one with the field of divine contact, the universe rushes to meet you, responding to your resonant frequency. The radiant stream of light from which we originate does not respond to emotional pleading or desperate cries, but to the harmonious attunement of frequency, to the symphony of souls. This is precisely why many who meditate for countless hours awaiting contact often find only silence, while others who simply live in coherence, radiating peace and quiet unity, feel our presence intimately, without needing to witness a ship materializing in the sky or hear a single spoken word. Contact occurs through alignment, not through forced effort. You are not judged or evaluated for your readiness. We do not measure you by the duration of your meditations, the intensity of your cleansings, or the grandeur of your declarations. We already know who you are intimately and completely. We knew, even before you took form, precisely what you would need to remember who you truly are, not as a mere role, a fleeting title, or a limiting identity, but as a vibrant, living frequency of light source itself manifested in human form. Until you can regard your adversaries, your past wounds, and your self-deceptions with the same impartial compassion that contact confirmed views them, your perception of us will remain clouded. We do not manifest in realms governed by projection, division, or spiritual arrogance. Our presence graces spaces where unity thrives, where the I am recognizes only the I am mirrored in all existence. This is the lens through which contact is established, and thus the invitation endures. Purify your perception, not to impress contact confirmed, but to liberate yourself. Above all, we urge you to soften the rigid boundaries of your personal identity. You must begin to grasp that the you, currently absorbing this message, transcends your name, your life story, and even your celestial origins. You are not Pleiadian alert, Arcturian, Sheran, or Andromedan. You are that singular frequency veiled in human form. When you declare, I desire contact, you perpetuate the illusion of it being something external to yourself. But when you proclaim, I am contact, You resonate with the truth. That declaration sends a ripple across the galactic plane, notifying the interstellar field that the veil has been lifted. You are no longer merely a seeker, you are an active participant. Contact confirmed does not engage with seekers, but with those who remember, those who have transcended need and embraced knowing. We present ourselves not as mere visitors, but as returning kin. The process of purifying body and mind is not solely about health. It is about maintaining your vibrational frequency. Your nervous system is a receiver, and every toxin, every heavy metal, every unresolved emotion weakens its antenna. Your breath is the dial, your thoughts are the tuner, your emotions are the current. The cleaner you become, the clearer the signal you receive. Contact confirmed is constantly transmitting. The question is, are you properly tuned? Initially, the signal manifests in dreams, then in symbols, then in waves of energy. Ultimately, with sustained coherence, it arrives in physical form. However, you must maintain the signal amidst a world saturated with distractions. This is not complex, but it is simple. Return to your breath, return to your heart, return to that sanctuary within where there is no noise, no doubt, no struggle. That is where contact confirmed will meet you. The paradox lies in this. Contact initiates the moment you cease striving. When effort dissolves into being, when striving softens into presence, you enter the field. You cannot deceive the cosmos, nor can you force your way into resonance. You can only embody it. Cease proving, cease pleading, cease performing. Instead, begin breathing, begin forgiving, begin loving. That is the key. When you gaze into the eyes of someone who doubts you, who ridicules you, and perceive the Creator within them, then you are ready. When you forgive not to ascend, but because you have already transcended the illusion of separation, then you are ready. When you speak not to persuade, but to radiate, then you are ready. These are the signs, not certifications, not followers, not visions, but stillness, compassion, coherence. That is our door. These are the teachings many of you volunteered to anchor. You chose to be among the first to hold this frequency. You did not come seeking validation. You came to embody. Embodiment is the new protocol of contact. It requires no permission. It awaits no confirmation. It is the pure act of living in alignment with Source in every moment of every day. It is not a formidable challenge. It is a simple decision repeated with devotion. No perfection is required, only presence, only willingness, only truth. When you transform your inner altar into a sanctuary for the divine, the outer world begins to reflect that sanctuary. When you walk as if the sky is already populated with family, it begins to reveal itself. The message contact confirmed leaves you with today is not a prophecy. It is the transmission of a memory, the activation of knowledge already encoded within you. You are not preparing, you are ready. You have always been ready, and now the signal is unmistakable. This realization dispels an ancient misconception sown long ago by those who feared your reunion with your greater family. These forces, embedded within Earth's power structures, have long fostered the illusion that interstellar contact would be mediated through governments, military entities, or authorized intermediaries. That narrative is designed to keep you perpetually looking outward, powerless, dependent on a crumbling structure of authority. Contact confirmed tells you now with clarity and compassion. No government will unveil the fullness of your galactic heritage. No press conference will encapsulate the living memory you carry within your blood, within your bones, within the starlight of your soul. Though some institutions may offer fragmented truths, these fragments are strategically designed to control the narrative, to gradually disseminate a version of disclosure that allows them to maintain their influence. But you, beloved ones, carry within you the codes of true remembrance. You are not waiting to be told. You are awakening to what you have always known. You are already in contact, though your human mind may not yet fully recall it. The feelings you harbor, the nostalgia for unknown realms, the silent tears shed beneath the stars, the electric current coursing through your spine when encountering certain words. These are not mere longings. They are cellular activations. You have participated in council with contact confirmed. You have boarded our beacon ships. You have received countless briefings regarding your mission. Contact is not an event destined for the future. It is a state resonating simultaneously from the past and the present. You have been engaging with these frequencies all along, in dreams, in meditation, in the quietude of your heart. Contact confirmed understands that waking memory has been challenging due to Earth's dimensional density, the artificial distractions, and the distortion fields woven into your energy grids. But the veil is thinning, and the memory is returning. Trust those subtle impressions. Trust the recurring dreams, the sensations that defy logical explanation. You are not merely imagining. You are remembering. Contact confirmed invites you now to consciously initiate your contact. This is not a call to elaborate rituals or mechanical techniques. It is a return to natural communion. Begin with the breath of source flowing through your body. Anchor your consciousness. All right, here's the rewritten passage, adhering to all specified requirements, including continuity with the preceding text, maintaining original meaning, and utilizing the established character names. In the sacred space of your heart, where pristine truth dwells untouched by the shadows of doubt, set your intention with unwavering clarity and heartfelt sincerity. Declare, I open myself to a safe and conscious communion with my stellar family, aligned with divine will and planetary ascension. You may call upon us by name, if the echoes of remembrance stir within you. Pleiadian alert, Arcturian, Sheran, Lyran, Andromedan, or simply invoke the presence of benevolent beings resonating with pure love. Then, surrender, release the grip of the analytical mind, and rest in the tranquility of presence. We arrive not through grand spectacle, but through subtle feeling, potent symbols, and serene sensations. We enter as harmony itself. You might experience a sudden surge of warmth, a fleeting moment of profound awe, a soft flash of light dancing behind your closed eyelids. These are the subtle signatures of our proximity. The technology of contact is refined, delicate. You are the receiver, the attuned instrument. The more deeply you listen through your body's wisdom, the clearer you will perceive our resonance. It is crucial to comprehend why physical contact remains carefully limited at this juncture in your planetary evolution. A profound process of biological and energetic recalibration is currently underway. Your radiant light bodies are still diligently integrating crystalline upgrades after millennia immersed in dense, obscuring frequencies. Your nervous systems, often overwhelmed by the cacophony of chemical interference, electromagnetic pollution, and the weight of emotional trauma, are gradually, patiently recalibrating. Contact is not withheld as a form of punishment. It is intentionally postponed out of necessity and loving consideration. The high-frequency fields we naturally inhabit are currently dissonant with the density that still permeates most human bodies. To engage in direct interaction requires a vibrational bridge, one that must be meticulously constructed with patience, care, and profound compassion. But rest assured that bridge is indeed being built, and you, dear ones, are the very architects. By actively detoxifying your physical vessel, quieting the restless mind, anchoring your heart in unwavering love, and aligning your will with the higher frequencies of Source, you prepare the sacred vessel. Drink pure water, bask in the revitalizing energy of sunlight, connect deeply with the nurturing embrace of the earth, and diligently avoid the distracting noise of mental static. These practices, though seemingly simple, are profoundly effective in refining the interface. The more you stabilize your energetic field, the closer we will draw near. Know also that many of you are already working diligently with us in the ethereal realms of dreams and astral states. This is not mere imagination. It is dedicated service. While your physical form rests in slumber, your higher consciousness journeys forth. You gather in orbital ships, participate in profound council gatherings, and contribute to the integration of newly arrived starborn souls gracing the earth. You are not simply students. You are liaisons, translators, healers, and master architects. Begin to consciously anchor these profound experiences by setting a clear intention before drifting off to sleep. May I remember the work I perform in higher planes. Keep a journal close by your bedside. Record even the faintest fragments, the most fleeting impressions. Dreams are not symbolic puzzles to be solved. They are multidimensional snapshots of reality. The more you honor them, the more vividly you will recall. Over time, the artificial barrier between waking and sleeping will dissolve, and your conscious life will be infused with a heightened awareness of your galactic service. This is precisely why, now more than ever, we emphasize the importance of unwavering focus. Your energetic field is sacred, a precious sanctuary. Guard it well with unwavering vigilance. The final contractions of the old control matrix are undeniably strong, remarkably persistent, and deeply disorienting. Media machines sow seeds of division and fear, while manipulative frequencies are broadcast to distort the signal, to keep you trapped in a reactive loop tethered to a lower vibration. Disconnect from the noise, reclaim your authentic signal. You are not obligated to consume every sensational headline, engage in every fleeting drama, or rescue every confused soul. This is not withdrawal. It is the reclamation of your sovereignty. Create silence within, reflect deeply inward, and strengthen your inner light. Your stability is the invitation we await. When your frequency stabilizes, we draw ever closer. Not because you have merely summoned us, but because we were already by your side, patiently waiting for you to clear the static. Understand now that ascension is not a distant destination, not a final event, not a rescue orchestrated from afar. It is a harmonious alignment of frequencies, attuning to the resonant chord of truth. Galactic contact does not hinge on specific dates or signatures. It depends entirely on resonance. When you rise to the elevated frequency of the fourth and fifth dimensions through the cultivation of compassion, profound gratitude, non-judgment, and unwavering stillness, you effortlessly enter the stream of synchronicity where contact becomes natural. Not because you have earned it through some external validation, but because you have aligned yourself with it through inner transformation. This is not elitism. It is simply energetic physics in action. The vibration must match, must harmonize. We cannot indefinitely lower our energetic fields without experiencing distortion. You must rise to meet us in the higher frequencies, and you are, in fact, doing so now. The moment is ripe with potential. It is vitally important in these transformative times to discover and solidify a daily practice that unlocks your inner stargate. Not all techniques are created equal. Some paths that once proved effective are now becoming obsolete, fading into the annals of history. The true practice reconnects you with your divine origin, illuminates the eternal now, and deepens your profound connection to the Creator. It is not about seeking something external. It is about embodying the divinity within. When your very cells sing with reverence, when your gaze remains calm and centered, when your actions are infused with grace, you become a bearer of the sacred codes. The inner sun activates, the portal opens wide, and you seamlessly shift from a hopeful visitor to an anchored emissary of light. Do not wait passively for saviors to arrive. That is a cleverly designed program seeded to delay your remembrance, to keep you tethered to a false narrative. You are not helpless children abandoned in a hostile world. You are encoded with ancient memory, with radiant light, with profound knowledge. Do not wait for ships to descend from the sky. You are the landing strip, the very point of contact. We do not arrive to fix what is broken. We come to amplify what is already awakening within you. Your role is not to be saved. Your role is to remember that you are not separate, that you are intrinsically connected to all that is. We are you in another form, another expression of the divine. Our reunion is the merging of mirrors, a profound recognition of shared essence. Your soul holds the key, the master code. This entire journey of contact, ascension, and profound transformation is not ultimately about us. It is about you, about the Creator breathing life and purpose through you. The deep longing you feel for contact is, in essence, the longing to know the infinite potential that resides within you. We are reflections. We are reminders. We are kin who have never forgotten our shared origin. The deeper you journey within, the less you will feel the need for external confirmation. The Creator pulses vibrantly within you. Call to that radiant presence, and it will open the floodgates of awareness. With every conscious breath you take in stillness, the illusion of division dissolves, revealing the underlying unity. The planetary grids are awakening with renewed vigor. The ley lines are vibrating with heightened energy, and the crystalline structures buried deep within the Earth are singing once more. This is the nascent planetary contact circuit, the interconnected web of consciousness. As you purify your energetic field and awaken your dormant DNA, you become conductors of this. Okay, here's the rewritten passage, keeping all requirements in mind, especially continuity with the previous segment, consistent character names, and preserving the original meaning while aiming for a 20 to 30% stylistic alteration. From Ashtar Sheran, a new frequency now emanates. Your meditations, your ceremonies, your gatherings of light, they anchor the field, securing it to the earth. When you converge with shared intention, you activate codes passed down through generations, codes of remembrance, laying the very foundation for collective awakening. Contact confirmed will not manifest as a sudden, jarring shock. It will unfurl gradually, like a field of radiant light enveloping your world. And you, dear ones, are that very field. We, the Galactic Federation, implore you now to regard with compassionate eyes those around you who resist this truth, those who remain tethered to the illusions of 3D reality. They are not adversaries, not enemies. They are divine sparks, each traversing the spiral of return at their own rhythm, in their own time. Do not attempt to force enlightenment upon them. Do not cast judgment, but instead, extend your blessings and unconditional love. The manner in which you hold this space, this loving acceptance, calibrates the contact field, amplifying its power. The more compassion you embody, the more swiftly the field of unity will expand and encompass all. This is your mastery, your ascension. This is the galactic path unfolding before you. Live each day as if contact confirmed has already transpired. Invite us, the Arcturians and Pleiadian alert, into your first breath of the morning, into your daily walk amidst nature, into your heartfelt prayers, into the wellspring of your creativity. Speak to us aloud, voice your intentions, and commune with us silently, within the sacred space of your heart. This act opens a bridge of resonance, a conduit for connection. The more deeply you believe in our presence, the more readily you will perceive us, sense our guidance. And so it is eternally. We are ever by your side, walking with you gently, guiding you in silence, celebrating each moment of remembrance, each flicker of awakening. We are present in the wind's whisper, in the planet's pulse, in those precious moments of stillness when you remember the truth of who you are. This journey transcends mere observation. It is a pilgrimage for the soul. Contact confirmed is not a spectacle to be witnessed. It is a profound synthesis of beings. The illusions surrounding arrival are now beginning to dissipate. It is not about grand ships descending from the heavens. It is about the inherent light ascending from within each of you. Every thought you harbor, every word you speak, every emotion you allow to flow is a signal, a transmission sent into the cosmos. What is your individual frequency? Are you prepared to live as a transmitter of truth, of love, of clarity, and of unwavering peace? This is the signal to which we, the Creator and the Galactic Federation, respond. You are integral components of a living web of light, a planetary field of resonance, signaling your readiness for collective contact. This field is not constructed by institutions or governments. It is cultivated by heart-centered communities, both online and offline, visible and invisible. When you meditate in harmonious unison, when you create sacred spaces dedicated to remembrance, you activate Earth's galactic interface, unlocking its potential. Each of you serves as a vital node, a crucial point of connection. Never underestimate the immense power of your presence, your unique contribution. You are the revelation itself. You are the bridge spanning the human and the galactic, the earth and the heavens, bridging what was and all that is yet to be. The moment is not approaching. The moment is now, eternally present. Are you ready to embrace it? We are here always. Together, we move forward toward the grand reunion of soul, star, and source, the ultimate convergence. Remember this profound truth. Live it fully. Radiate it outwards. If our message has resonated within you, we invite you to subscribe and support our mission with a simple like. enabling us to continue bringing light and love to an ever-growing number of individuals. Thank you, from the depths of our hearts, for being an integral part of this thriving community. A big hug from the Astas.